Hello everybody, welcome back to Wild Tech and Stuff, and today I'm doing my review of the 77 Outdoor D25LR dual headlamp. So let's get into it. So here are the highlights of this headlamp and what makes it a great headlamp at 30 bucks. This headlamp puts out a 500 lumen in the high mode of the white end of the spectrum, and at 660 nanometers of deep red light, it puts out about 177 lumens, which is pretty good for a red light. Most red lights don't come anywhere near that level, so it's just fantastic for getting out in the dark, getting to your stand, bushwhacking around or around camp, not wanting to disturb other people. It's fantastic. The housing is aircraft grade aluminum. It's double O-ring sealed, both from the entry to the battery compartment as well as where it reveals the Type-C direct charge input. So you can charge this in the headlamp using the Type-C input on the other side, or swap batteries altogether. The battery is an 18650 standard cylinder battery, and it's 3000 milliamps, so it has plenty of power and output for many hours of use. I got about 7 hours of use out of it across different modes throughout my weekend, and then I just charged it via Type-C right directly in the headlamp itself. The D25LR dual headlamp also boasts a IPX6 rated waterproof rating, so it's perfect for getting out in the rain and inclement weather. And like I said, it's O-ring sealed on both sides, so you can close up the sides and it will be totally free of getting moisture down inside of all the inputs or where your battery cap is exposed. I've used it quite a bit, and I so far love this thing. It is the best headlamp I've ever bought, and I bought headlamps that range from $6 all the way up to 80, 90 bucks. It's a direct competitor to the Peaks, P-E-A-X Duo headlamp, which is about 100 bucks. And this at 30, with the waterproof rating, the aircraft grade aluminum housing and body, adjustable strap, the dual Cree LED ratio, deep ratio for red light, so 660, high output, and the fact that you can charge it right on the end of this thing is just fantastic. I love it. Like the battery compartment's on this side, and it has a light green glowing LED in there when it's got a full charge, and it gets red as the battery's charge goes down. It also has an auto off. The color goes automatically off after like a second or two. You can switch, it's all one button operation, so you can press and hold. It's going to come on to the red if you press and hold it, and then if I just cycle off and then I just tap the power button again, it goes to white. So, and it has 4 modes in each light type. To enter red, what I'll do is I'll press and hold red till the red's on, and then I'll press and hold this again until it just cycles through all the color palettes back to the base. Tap it again, it goes off. Very simple, very difficult to mess up using this. This has got an adjustable angle, but it's done with a internal click system right here, as you can see. So it just clicks onto that rotor there, and it just adjusts, and you can leave it where you want it. You can put this headlamp on multiple ways and not be annoyed. Old headlamps, the traditional design, where you put it on, no matter what way you put it on, like this, you'll put it on upside down half the time. What's nice is it doesn't matter, because this rotates and the button is on the end, so you just, oh, the button's on this side. You don't have to take it off and flip it over and put it back on. It's extremely convenient that no matter how you put this on, it can be adjusted to exactly the angle you want without having to worry about where your tilt is on your headlamp. I use this when I'm out getting my way in the brush at night, whether I'm doing, swapping trail cameras or climbing into a tree stand or just moseying around my campsite or whatever. This is a fantastic unit. I love it. And it pops right out of this housing. So you can pop this right out. You can use this handheld if you want. I'm sure you can get a mount strap for it. It's just perfect for doing everyday outdoors stuff. And I love this thing. Best 30 bucks I think I've ever spent on a headlamp, and I don't regret it at all. It's fantastic. And it is heavier because it's an aluminum body, but it's sturdy. You can drop this thing like really hard and smash it around, and it's not going to fall apart. It's built to last. And the fact that the battery is replaceable and still onboard chargeable, which is a big thing for me when I'm in the backcountry or way out in the middle of nowhere, that's huge. This thing is built to truly stand up to all kinds of situations, bad weather, and take a spill or a fall and still function. I love this little guy. It's been great for me. I've used it now for about a month, and I'm very happy with it. I've dropped it, banged it. It fell out of a tree about 15 feet, and it's just fine. I've had no issues. Very durable. I will never get probably a different style of headlamp ever again, being that this is completely, can be rotated and stay in place no matter how I put it on. I still have access to the power button, and I can make my tilt totally adjustable as well. So this is the perfect headlamp in my opinion. I don't think you can spend a better 30 bucks on a headlamp, I don't think. And I've used everything from Coast to Nebo to Energizer to Duracell to a couple other companies I can't name off the top of my head, but I've used them all. And Peaks, I've used all of them. Black Diamond, and in my opinion, this is the best 30 bucks you can spend on a headlamp, I think. So now that we've covered all the specs and the features and my impressions of the headlamp after about a month of use, I'll go ahead and we'll take a look at what comes in the box just so you have an idea of what to expect. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and it's a very generic cardboard box. You see this a lot with smaller companies. They don't really put a whole lot of technical craftsmanship into the box, and I'm okay with that. I'd much rather just get a good product and the box house the item. I'm not really picky. So what you get in the box is you get the bubble wrap. It's where it's stored when it shows up. So that's what it came rolled up in. You get a little battery instruction tag that tells you what to do with the actual battery and how to install it and everything. You get a little Type-C cable and a very basic operator's manual right here. So nothing fancy, just basic instructions, including the voltage and everything that it comes with, and how to use it. Nothing fancy. So that's what's in the box. Nothing too technical. I'll go ahead and play some review footage now of it, obviously in the dark, functioning in various ways. All right, so this is the test I'm showing you. This is low mode. I can see out about 12 feet. Very dim light, which is actually what you want for like a tent light. Just see the ground. It's nothing crazy bright. It's going to preserve the battery. This is for your basic in-camp operation. Maybe not disturb other people around you. It's a great light. Mode 1 white. Bumping it up to mode 2. I can see out about 30 feet pretty easily. I'm just saying on the camera, I can see further than that with my eye. I can see out to about 90 feet with mode 2. There's the fence, trees, edge of the yard. Alright, so just pan over here real quick. Kind of see that tree over there. Alright, so mode 3. This is mode 3. Really bright. Really pumping out the light now. You can see pretty far. That's my shed. That's about 60 feet away. My eyes, again, I'm seeing well over 120 feet away back in the timber. And all the way around. I've got a cat out there. You can see the eye shine. So I'm going to bump it up to mode 4 now. Mode 4. Cat's going up and down on a log out there. You can just see the eye shine every once in a while. But as you can see, I can see way out there now. Like a good distance. Like I can see with my naked eye over 100 yards. All the way out to the other side of the road and the properties over there. Yeah. But yeah, pretty high performing headlamp. You can see all the way across my backyard. It's about 140 feet away, I want to say. Yeah, great headlamp. Very happy with the light it can put off. So this is mode 1 in red. Again, here's the fence. I can see, using this light, about 8 feet out in front of me pretty easily. It's not really much more than that. I can kind of, if I was in pitch black conditions and my eyes were adjusted, I could see up to like 15, 16 feet pretty easily. But you can't see anything off in the distance with this yet. So going into mode 2. There's mode 2. You can kind of see more brush further away. There's the fence all the way to the end. Kind of see my yard a little bit. I'll turn toward these trees here for a better marker. So yeah, I got a tree about 18 feet away. I got the Doug fir over there. You can see the ground. You can see out to my, you can just see my cedar poles laying on the ground there. And that's about 25 feet away. But now I'm going to go to third mode. Here's the third. Really good red. As you can see, I'm getting out there ways. I can see 80 feet with the red, no problem. Insects are flying around. There's a big tree right up there. You can kind of see there's a patch of timber over there. My shed. Again, I haven't moved from that spot. And I can see with this red light with the naked eye easily, I want to say 110 feet. So I'm going to bump it up to the next mode. There's the next mode right there. Again, really good distance for red. That's just fantastic. I'm very happy with that. You can see way out into the timber. Blowing up the yard now. You can see my tree out there. I have a tree off way over there, 140 feet away. Side of my house. Yeah. Alright, so that should just cover just about everything you need to know about the 77 Outdoor D25LR dual headlamp. So thanks for joining me on this review, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.